What's going on, y'all? This is Chopper 200. I'm coming to y'all with some big news today. I've finally been able to do a few things since last night's stream, and I came to y'all with some really good news. Alright, so I was thinking about lately that, after making a few deck videos and, showing event videos, I was thinking, you know what? I'm already ready to go to the next level, and I came up with some really good ideas. So I'm gonna share it with y'all, and this is the next thing we're gonna do for the next few months, at least nearing the end of the year. So this is a special Duels tournament. I came to broadcast y'all the Rarity series. We got 4 tournaments, 1 for each rarity, and it's free to enter. And it seems that we have the first due date on the first normal tournament, and it is normal rarity tournament. So literally a deck full of all normals, not the normal cards, but normal rarity. So let's get into some info about this. This tournament is gonna be free to enter, so you don't have to pay it for any of these. The prize pool starts off at $20 for first place. But here's the caveat. You could donate to increase the prize pool. So let's say people donate from here until August 26th. Let's say you get up to about 50. That's a lot you could win a good amount of money just by everyone contributing and donating. And this is the normal rarity series. The thing about this is you could actually get creative and really create a deck that no one's seen, because this is probably one of the most unpredictable games that I think will be seen in these types of tournaments, because you're talking about all cards of normal rarity. Not really much you can really expect unless you really do some research. And the good thing about it is it gets players to really research into the cards, and it also gets them to really understand the mechanics and skills behind them, because it's really going to take skill to win these tournaments. And that's one of the biggest things I want out of most of these tournaments. And these tournaments are going to lead to something even bigger, which I'm going to explain in a little bit. Let's move on. So the tournament rules is they're pretty basic, same old same I've been seeing across all types of tournaments. Your main deck and side deck will all have cards of the indicated rarity, as I was explaining previously. The match format is best 2 out of 3, so you have 2 chances to win each match. Disconnections will be counted as a loss. Now there is, differences to where, I understand if you disconnect due to via game, because Duel Links does do that a lot. So that's, that's something that could be talked about. Each player will also have 5 minutes at the beginning of the round to start the duel. If that player doesn't show up in that first 5 minutes in the round when everybody starts, then it would be an automatic match loss. Not a duel loss, it would be an automatic match loss. Because 5 minutes is just a long time. Kind of missed your cue. If normally that's like the time, if they don't come in, they're probably not going to come. Or if they come later, then better luck next time. But it's fine, because there's gonna be other tournaments, and trust me, you're gonna want to play the next ones. You only have 1 minute for side decking, so in between matches you could be able to side deck whatever you need to. Well, duels in this case, I don't want to get them confused, or rounds, however you want to call it, but you do have a minute to do that. Extra deck can be of any rarity. Here's one of the features that I was thinking about for a while, and I was like, you know what? Extra decks it'd be a lot funner if you could actually make the extra deck of anything, because let's say you have a normal deck, and you're just like, oh well, I could do this because now I can just put these cards in the extra deck to make it work. So because I do want to promote synergy still, if there even is, so I didn't want to restrict extra deck to these constraints. Let's move on. If the threshold is $100 or above, there would be a first, second, and third place prizes. So this is what I was kind of thinking in my mind. Well, I don't want to just do first place. I want to kind of, give people initiative to still be able to, okay, well, if I didn't get first place, I can still make third. So there would be a first, second, and third place prizes to where, okay, if we hit $100 from now until August 26th, then now we'd have 3 winners instead of 1. Or We could do $50 if we meet $50 requirement, because we already have $20, so you just gotta add 30 more. We could hit the first and second place prizes, so we'll have 2 places instead. Winners can choose to get the prize via PayPal or through email as an Amazon gift card. So I was gonna originally do money prizes, but now, since I don't know if people can be able to set their PayPal or they may have a problem with it. So instead, if you don't want the money prize, then we could just send me your email and I could send you an Amazon e-gift card in the form of the prize that you have earned. So that is another option that we could go through. And there might be other gift cards I'll put out and other prizes later on in the future if everything else goes well. But for right now, we're just going to stick with these 2 options. The donation link will be in the description. So if you do want to donate, you can by going through the description. Here is where things start getting good. When I was talking about this last stream, I want to, and hopefully other YouTubers and hopefully Twitch streamers too could get on board with this. I think it's time overdue for Duel Links to actually have people start dueling in clans. I know we already have tournaments to where people are playing, against each other for the top prize, but now let's try with clans, because now we have a conglomerated effort to win one prize and have the prize split across everybody. So now you have more of a chance of people winning prizes because you have more of a helped effort to where, okay, now I'm in a clan, and so if we win this first prize, we could spread it out through all of us, and we don't have to worry about becoming one out of, let's say, thousands of people compared to, okay, we're just versing 5 to 10 clans, which brings down the percentage of you winning compared to all these other people. So let's say just a bad situation to where you lost your first match against someone and you're out. Well, you still got your rest of your 4 clan members to depend on to still win. So even compared to my special duels tournament, to where it's single, you could just, okay, well, I could just use this clan, and now I could lose and I still have a chance to win, even if there's first, second, and third prize. So there's just so many opportunities with this that I think that, I don't know, I haven't seen anyone do it yet, so I'm not 100% sure on it, but I haven't seen anyone really show this type of dynamic within the Duel Links, because it's been in Yugioh Pro, Dueling Network. It's been a success in both of those sites, both of those games, and I think it's time overdue for Duel Links to have it. And so there's updates on well, I'll talk to you more about it once we get to that slide. But yeah, this is something I'm definitely want to hit on in the future. Most likely the dates will be towards probably the end of this year, but yeah, we'll be updated on it. Alright, but Discord, so pretty much all the stuff that I've talked about, even the rules for the basic rules for the clan tournaments, will be in the Discord. I have it all set up and everything. So the link will be in the description below if you ever want to join. Details on all the series of tournaments, like I was saying previously. Updates on my YouTube videos will also be there, so if you ever don't get a notification on YouTube by some weird reason and you just are on the Discord, you can see it there as well. We could also chat about the meta, and this becomes interesting to me because now instead of just talking about one meta, you're talking about 4 or 5, especially dealing with my rarity tournaments. And I will have different types of tournaments throughout the future as well, so we will have meta talk about all of the tournaments. So you're not restricted to one thing, and that's why I think it's gonna be most interesting, because you have a lot more avenues to talk about. What's the meta decks for this tournament, what's the meta decks for that tournament, how am I gonna win the prize money this time compared to the other guys, how am I gonna side deck against what's gonna normally be played in this tournament. It's get interesting from there. Or we could just chat in general. I'm always open to new channels to open up in the Discord. It's fairly new, so join as soon as possible. Let's get everything rolling. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get these tournaments started. I will keep working on adding more features, Expect a website soon for the chat tournament, because that's going to be able to handle all of the info and accounts and all that stuff for people who do want to join and make that possible. But that's something for another video entirely. So maybe probably after the first tournament I'll probably put more information on the clan tournament. I just need time to set everything up. But yeah, that's going to be a big success, and I hope all the other YouTubers will be in on it so we can make this a big thing, because clan tournaments is a big thing, and if the more support we have, the better. If you have any questions or I left anything out, feel free to comment. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. This channel is gonna go places. I'm gonna make sure of it. Please support the channel. Big things are coming. I'm always coming up with new ideas. Keep up to date with what I'm doing. And awesome. Chopper 200 signing out.